Breaking news, Kristaps Porzingis traded by the New York Knicks to the Dallas Mavericks. Am I shocked? Not really. Knick fans, I don't know what y'all think, man. And, immediately people, well, who won the trade? And I'll admit at first glance, I was like, yo, New York is kind of wilding, right? New York is kind of wilding right now. Porzingis, I felt like had more value. My first question was, do the Knicks know something about Porzingis' knee that everybody else doesn't? 7'3", and they've held him out for so long, you assume they're being precautious, but obviously they had been butting heads long ago. He wanted to come back. He just hasn't been happy with the way things have been handled, and he had informed them like, yo, I'm probably not going to resign. So you take that into consideration. That drops his value to the Knicks immensely. And then they were able to offload Tim Hardaway Jr.'s contract as well as Courtney Lee's contract. So they're clearing the cap space. They're clearing the landing strip for Kevin Durant. You bring in Dennis Smith Jr. I think Knick fans, you may be a little salty because of the fact that you could have drafted him, right? He comes in and you end up getting him eventually. Wes Matthews Jr., DeAndre Jordan, one-year deal guys that I don't know. I don't know if Fizdale will play them or what the goal is this year, because they could potentially hurt their tank this year. So maybe there are potential buyouts. I don't know about that. I haven't got all the news. Now, you look at it from the Mavericks perspective. I've said this several times when talking trades and just different things. Mark Cuban's a wild boy, right? He's a risk taker. And so I think it is a bit of a risk. I do. I think it's a bit of a risk considering the knee. But at the same time, Dennis Smith was already on his way out. And you've got two guys that were on one-year deals. So is it? I guess not. I think this is a win-win situation. This is one of the rare trades where it's a win for both sides, because you look at the Mavericks, they're taking a swing at putting together maybe the greatest European duo we've ever seen in the NBA, and Luka and Porzingis, right? I mean, that could be potentially spectacular, the way they can spread the floor, pass. And, I think it'll be amazing. Now, my first question is, I don't know the answer. Maybe someone can help me with this. Are we going to see Porzingis this year? Because it was apparently the Knicks holding him back, and he said he's been ready. That's the last I heard from it. But again, we got to see, do the Knicks know something about his knee that the Mavericks don't? But again, they're not giving up much. They've already hurt the value in Dennis Smith Jr. by saying that, he's basically everybody knowing that he's going to be traded, right? And then DeAndre had just been collecting a check all season. I think that even may be addition by subtraction, getting DeAndre out of Dallas. You got Maxi Kleber and some of these younger dudes, Powell, that can cover for him there. And man, I want to see KP and Luka. I know y'all do too. Knicks, again, this is big picture. Dennis Smith, he'll step in day one. He's going to get a lot of opportunity. I know Moutier's there, Ntilikina, right, who was taken before him. So there's going to be a legit healthy guard competition amongst these young dudes. But really, I think the main achievement was you've cleared the cap space for a major free agent. But there is a but, Knicks fans, because you can also think about that KP was kind of part of the attraction. Remember, Durant named KP the unicorn. So now that he's no longer part of the roster, I don't know if Dennis Smith is quite as attractive as playing with Kristaps Porzingis. So there's that to factor in. But overall, I get the move from both sides. Tell me what y'all think. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm out, y'all.